Hey there, fitness family. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're in the mood for some macho tacos because that's what we're having today. We're looking at some fast-paced interval work. We have 5 3-minute AMRAPs with a 1-minute rest in between. Inside each 3-minute window, we're doing 60 double unders, 20 jumping lunges, and then as many rounds and reps of Macho Man as we can in whatever remains of the 3 minutes. That's the AMRAP part. First off, we have a jumping station, 60 double unders. Let's spend no more than a minute here. So keep an eye on the clock. Keep it to less than a minute, no matter what variation you're doing. If you're doing 60, if you're doing less than 60, if you're doing single unders. Look at my programming notes. You'll see some variations here, line hops and whatnot. But whatever one you're doing, try to keep it to a minute or less. Then moving on to our 20 jumping lunges. 20 total, 10 per leg. Here, probably about 30 seconds or so we're looking at. And that should give us about a minute and a half, or the better part of it at least, to work on Macho Man. Macho Man, if you're not familiar, is a complex of 3 power cleans, 3 front squats, and 3 shoulder to overhead. As written today, we're doing this a double dumbbell version, but if you don't have 2 dumbbells, again, look at my programming notes below. You can use a kettlebell, a slam ball, you can use a barbell, various ways to do this depending on what equipment you have at home, but something kind of basically throwing some weights around. Whatever weight you do choose for Macho Man today, ideally I like it to be something that you could go through the complex of Macho Man 4 times unbroken, like when you're fresh, right? Just be able to go through it 4 times. But hey, use whatever you got at home. In the workout today, probably shooting for maybe 2 plus, maybe 2 to 3 rounds in each AMRAP. Because there's only 1 minute of rest in between these AMRAPs, probably not going to be doing a full-on sprint in all these. Looking for more of a kind of a strong, steady pace. I think it's best when you do workouts like this with multiple rounds or AMRAPs. Treat your first one as kind of a feeler, kind of work at a nice, strong, consistent, what you feel is a sustainable pace, right? I think it's good to even kind of just decide, okay, my first one is going to be my slowest one. And then after that, just try to maintain that pace and or try to get faster as you go. That seems to be a good way to do it. The wrong way to do it is to like go as hard and fast as you can in the first round and then kind of slowly decline as you go through the round. So strong and steady, sustainable to start, and then just try to go faster as you go through. Let me show you a couple of things here with the movements. Okay, so first off, something for you to think about when you're doing your workout today is trying to keep a nice, relatively vertical torso. So when they're jumping, whichever version you're doing, we want to think about kind of being in a phone booth, right? We don't want the feet piking up in front or the heels pulling up behind us, right? So we're doing our jump up, we want to stay straight up and straight down. Nice kind of vertical body position. Very helpful. Especially, the rope tends to get caught on your feet if there's any variation here. Then we have our jumping lunges. We often do walking lunges where we're moving forward. With jumping lunges, we're staying in one spot. We try to keep the upper body just going straight up and straight down, right? So drop it down, we tap the back knee at the back. Jump straight up, switch legs, and tap, as such. Jumping lunges, again, 20 total in each AMRAP. And then we're working on our Macho Man at the end. So as written, 2 dumbbells. Make sure those feet stay firmly planted, full foot on the floor. Send those hips back. When we clean, just the top part of the bell has to touch the ground right outside the feet. We use the legs and hips to bring it up to the shoulders. Go 1, 2, and 3. Then we go into our front squats. Bells are up on the shoulders. They go 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going overhead. Either push press or push jerk is totally fine. Little re-bend of the knees, right, drive up, and extend all the way overhead. Bring it back down. 1, there's 2, and there's 3. Right, that's one complex. Look below, you can see the kettlebell, you can see slam ball versions, whatever weight you have. But 5 3-minute AMRAPs, record how many rounds and reps you get at each one. Your score is the least amount out of the 5 AMRAPs. That's it. Good work, guys. See you tomorrow.